Imagine the psychological toll of being locked away for 27 years, confined to a tiny cell and subjected to backbreaking hard labor. Most people, after decades of state-sanctioned injustice, would emerge from those prison gates with a heart full of fire and a thirst for vengeance. Yet, when Nelson Mandela stepped into the sunlight, he didn't bring a message of retribution. He brought a vision for a rainbow nation. He was a man who managed to break a systemic wall of oppression without ever allowing the system to break his spirit. Mandela's journey toward global icon status reached a pivotal moment in 1964, during the famous Rivonia trial. Facing a judge who had the power to sentence him to death, Mandela chose not to plead for mercy, but to state his purpose with unwavering clarity. He declared his lifelong fight against both white and black domination, cherishing the ideal of a democratic society where all people live in harmony with equal opportunities. It was an ideal he hoped to live for, but as he famously told the court, it was a principle for which he was prepared to die. He wasn't merely a politician playing a game. He was a man willing to pay the ultimate price for human dignity. When he finally walked free from Victor Verster prison in 1990, the world held its breath as South Africa teetered on the edge of a bloody civil war. Mandela understood that to lead a fractured nation, he first had to conquer his own bitterness. He recognized that if he didn't leave his hatred behind at the prison gates, he would remain a prisoner in his mind forever. By treating forgiveness as a tool for the powerful rather than a sign of weakness, he sat down with his former oppressors to negotiate a peaceful transition. This act of radical reconciliation proved that leadership is defined by the courage to seek peace when conflict feels inevitable. In 1994, Mandela became South Africa's first black president, but his legacy was defined as much by his exit as his entry. He served only one term and then stepped down, proving that true leadership is rooted in service rather than ego. Throughout his life, he gifted the world several Mandela-isms that remain North Stars for activists today. The belief that education is the most powerful weapon to change the world, the realization that courage is the triumph over fear rather than its absence, and the reminder that every great achievement seems impossible until it is finally done. Ultimately, Nelson Mandela was not a perfect saint, but a man who chose hope over fear every single day. His life serves as a profound challenge to us all. If a man can endure 27 years of captivity and emerge with the capacity to forgive, we can surely find the strength to be a little more kind, patient, and brave in our own lives. As Madiba once said, "The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear." His story reminds us that we too have the power to conquer our own shadows and build a better world.